Right now, thousands of brilliant young people are sitting in cafes across Bangalore, Delhi, and Mumbai trying to build the next viral AI app, a revolutionary social network, or a flashy Web3 platform. They are chasing the glamour, the pitch decks, the validation of a Shark Tank episode. But while they are burning through their savings trying to convince a venture capitalist to give them a meeting, there is another guy. He is 25, he does not post on LinkedIn, and nobody knows his name. His business? He supplies specialized corrugated cardboard boxes to local e-commerce brands. He does not have a pitch deck, but he has something much better. He has profits, he has predictable cash flow, and he is quietly building a fortune while the tech startup next door is fighting to survive the month. If your ultimate goal is to build real wealth, buy back your time, and achieve true financial freedom, chasing the trendiest tech startup right now might be the riskiest mistake you ever make. And you don't need a fancy business idea to make money, you need a boring one. We live in a culture that romanticizes the tech founder. We are told that to be a successful entrepreneur, you have to disrupt an industry or write complex code. This hyper-focus on AI and consumer apps has created an incredibly overcrowded market. Millions of creators and developers are fighting for the exact same slice of customer attention and the exact same pool of VC funding. But look closely at how the greatest empires in India were actually built. Before the billion-dollar tech companies existed, India's most iconic business leaders started far away from the hype. Think about Dhirubhai Ambani. He did not start with high-tech software. He began by trading spices and yarn, stepping into unglamorous world of textiles. And look at how Gautam Adani's fortune was built. It all started with commodity trading, ports, and essential infrastructure. These industries were not trendy. These were not discussed in elite tech circles of their time. These were physical, foundational, and incredibly boring to the average observer. But they solved fundamental, inescapable needs of a growing nation. When you build a business around something the world must use every single day, you are not gambling on a trend, you are investing in reality. So why do boring businesses consistently outperform flashy starters for first-time entrepreneurs? It comes down to 5 simple pillars. Pillar 1, faster path to profitability. A fancy app often requires months, sometimes years of free user acquisition before making a single rupee. But a boring business surges from day 1. You provide a service or a product and you get paid instantly. Pillar 2, real existing demand. You do not have to spend energy educating the market. If you start a commercial cleaning service, businesses already know they need their floors clean, so the demand is proven. Pillar 3, less intense competition. The smartest minds are competing in the AI space. Almost no one is using modern data-driven optimization to run a local supply chain or distribution agency. You are playing against fewer competitors. Pillar 4, predictable cash flow. Boring businesses operates on recurring contracts or steady consumption. This gives you financial stability, allowing you to plan your life and your growth. Pillar 5, operational simplicity. You do not need to manage complex software bugs or constantly pivot your product. The business models are clear, transparent, and execution heavy. So what does a boring business actually looks like in today's economy? Here are 5 practical examples that young, ambitious people can realistically start right now. Number 1, B2B compliance and document automation services. Every single small and medium enterprise in India struggles with keeping up with GST filing, corporate compliance, and digital record keeping. By setting up a streamlined service that handles documentation and basic digital management for local businesses, you are solving a massive administrative headache that owners will happily pay a monthly retainer to clear off their decks. Number 2, commercial deep cleaning and facility management. With the massive boom in co-working spaces, boutique gyms, and premium offices across Tier 1 and Tier 2 Indian cities, maintenance is a massive priority. Standard local cleaners often lack professionalism and reliability. A premium tech-enabled commercial cleaning company that guarantees punctuality and high-end services can easily capture lucrative B2B contracts. Number 3, hyper-local cold chain and specialized logistics. As cloud kitchen and premium D2C brand grow, keeping ingredients fresh during the transit is a huge challenge. Building a small, reliable, temperature-controlled local logistics network to transport perishable goods from suppliers to businesses solves a major operational pain point. Number 4, corporate gifting and merchandising aggregator. Companies spend enormous budget every year on employee onboarding kit, festival gifts, and client merchandise. The current market is highly fragmented with unreliable local vendors. If you build a dependable, well-curated B2B supply chain for corporate gifting, the order volumes are massive and highly profitable. Number 5, eco-friendly custom industrial packing. Every e-commerce brand needs customized, steady, and increasingly sustainable boxes and mailers to ship their products. Instead of manufacturing them yourself initially, you can act as the design and sourcing aggregator, connecting brands with large-scale manufacturers, optimizing the design and taking a healthy margin on every recurring order. And you don't need to rely just on this list. You can find these opportunities completely on your own. To find boring business ideas, stop looking at what consumers are doing on their phones. Instead, look at what traditional businesses are doing manually behind the scenes. Walk into a local manufacturing unit, a wholesale distributor, or a regional hospital. Ask the owner or manager one simple question: what is the most annoying repetitive tasks your team has to do manually every single week? Wherever there is a operational friction that involves physical coordination, messy paperwork, or unoptimized logistics, there is a profitable boring business waiting to be built. People will always pay generously to make an annoying problem completely disappear. Now, let's be entirely clear. This does not mean you should abandon your grand dreams of building a massive AI company or changing the world with advanced technology. But think of a boring business as your foundation. When you build a profitable, cash-flowing business first, you achieve something incredibly rare for a young entrepreneur, and that is financial peace of mind. You pay off your bills, you build a strong professional network, you learn how to hire people, handle taxes, manage cash flow, and negotiate real-world deals. Once you have a stable business generating consistent income without requiring your constant 24/7 presence, you have the ultimate safety net. Now you can fund your dream tech startup with your own profits completely on your own terms without desperately begging investors for capital. You de-risk your entire entrepreneurial journey. True wealth does not care about social media validation or looking flashy. It cares about cash flow, utility, and solving real-world problems. Stop looking for ideas that sound exciting at a party. Start looking for ideas that makes economic sense on a balance sheet. Build the foundation first. If you are trying to figure out your next step or are currently balancing the corporate grind with your entrepreneurial ambition, let me know in the comments. What is one boring, unglamorous problem you see around you every single day that people would easily pay to solve? Let's talk in the comment section, and hit the subscribe button if you are ready to build something real. And I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye bye.